I graduated from nurses training at Milwaukee County General Hospital School of Nursing in January of 1944. Well, nearly every nurse I knew, because they were recruiting nurses for the services, and so I just went along with them.
Tell me what happened, how you got in the military and what that was like.
Well, I got in the military. I graduated in January, and I worked for a while at a hospital, and then I joined the Army, and it takes a while to get the paperwork done and all that. And I went for basic training at Fort McCoy in Wisconsin. Well, I finished that, and then I was in a post in Illinois. And there we were barely there, and we got on board a ship and went over to England. And in England, I was in a town called Chester, and we lived in barracks there. There were about 15 nurses living in barracks there. And we had to take turns starting the fire in the morning. So everybody had their turn. And we had to wait. No, did we wait there? We had to wait there because they wanted us across the channel into France. But we were unable to go there because the Battle of the Bulge was right there, and that was the bloodiest, worst battle of the war almost. And they didn't want to take us there while that was going on because it was too close. We left on, I think it was Christmas Eve. And we got to France, and we had on our fatigues, and we got on a train. And then we were supposed to go on a train from there to Reims, France. And we got on the train. It was Christmas Day, and they stopped the train, I don't know, for a rest or something else. And we had turkey sandwiches for Christmas dinner.
Did you take care of some wounded?
Yes, we did. But we were not like a field hospital. You would not see something like MASH, or we were more behind the lines hospital. And patients came there who had already been through a field hospital, and they were being further evaluated as to whether they should go home or they were well enough to go back to the front lines. And those are the people we took care of. And our duties were to simply regular nursing duties like giving out medicines and making sure patients were available for their treatments and kind of cheering them up if they needed that, and just kind of being there. I just remember a couple patients, and I believe I was the youngest nurse in that unit. That was the 199th General Hospital. And there was a young patient there who, my patient, I was assigned to work with 4 patients, and he was one of them. He always wanted me to take care of him first, and he wanted me to take care of him last. He kind of, and I don't think he wanted me to take care of anybody else. He was so loyal. He wanted me for that. And there was another patient there who was very, very funny. And he would make rounds and pretend he was the doctor, and he was on crutches. And he stopped at one bed and he said to this patient, "You know what? My grandpa died when he was 105. And 5 years after he died, he looked better than you do right now.
How did you get the name Pinky?
Well, it was given to me when I was in Illinois. Because there was a lady, I didn't really know her, but her father was administrator at the hospital where I trained as a nurse. I also went to school, to high school, with her sisters. So, and I had red hair, and I think, I don't like to say this, but a red face too. And she said that every unit had to have a Pinky, and it was going to be me. And that's the only interim in my whole life that I was known as Pinky.
Does it feel good to know that you helped the boys?
Yes, it does feel good. I like doing it. I really did.